What it do? Hey, let's talk real quick, you know what I'm saying? WBC, man. Mauricio Suleiman. Your dad probably rolling over in his grave looking at the moves you making. Disgracing the green strap. Making mockery of boxing. You know what I'm saying? Just blatantly disrespecting a fighter who has defended the title 3 times in Devin Haney against a former champion, a couple of them, and you know what I'm saying, a decent opponent. And the fact that he's paying sanctioning fees and representing your organization, man, you create a phony franchise bill, which is more like a plaque or a status more than it is a belt. Makes it more asinine that he's paying sanctioning fees to represent as the real WBC champ. People trying to call him an email champ, and they had the email for your franchise bill or status that you have presented, which the WBO, the IBF, or WBA does not recognize as a piece to be undisputed. They don't really care for the fucking franchise belt because it was created for Canelo to move up and go different weight classes and duck certain fighters. It is what it is. It's a duck status. Then T.O. requested, well, Loma requested it. Then he beat Loma, T.O. beat Loma, and then T.O. requested it. Meanwhile, both these fighters ducked the same person, which is the common denominator in the situation. Devin Haney. He's the common denominator that is involved in this party, in this whole fiasco, and keeps getting ducked. The man can't even get his shot at undisputed. Who knows what the play is or what George Kambosos really wants to do, because I don't really trust his word at this point. First, if you just really want to be undisputed, who cares what performance or how exciting they look? You want that belt so you can remove the dispute for the claim of undisputed. You understand? Like, why would you want your organization, which you have a belt in, to recognize you and keep saying you're undisputed when you know you're not undisputed because you have a franchise belt, and the man who fought after you has the real WBC belt, which you need for the other sanctioning bodies to recognize you as an undisputed champ. See, the only person that believes that he's undisputed or is trying to push like that is Mauricio Suleiman. The other sanctioning bodies don't give a damn and not on board with him. So he's trying to make, in other ways, finesse the game of boxing and the sanctioning bodies to try to make them force their hand to come and join his movement of this duck status. But they're not for it, and they're not going for it. And the fact that Devin Haney constantly gets disrespected, over and over, I'm like, man, what did this man do that's so bad that, the hate is so high and just so disrespectful? But I know he's a black, young, self-made millionaire who took his career in his own hands, listened to Floyd Mayweather, and the fact that they don't like it. Fighters that they was hoping, fights that they hope he lost against certain fighters, he won. He's still undefeated. 26-0, or 27-0. He has 15 knockouts. He might not be a knockout puncher, but he has knocked people out before. He had a knockout of the year. So, let's just keep it a buck and be all the way 100. You just need enough power to keep somebody at bay and off of you. That's all you need. Other than that, boxing ability and skill are gonna, speak for itself. So Devin Haney should keep that belt and just keep whooping ass. They want to say it's a pride belt. Fuck them. You know what I'm saying? Who gives a shit about what the fuck Mauricio Suleiman trying to say right now? You paying your sanctioning fees, and if they try to do some crazy shit, sue their ass. Why? Because I'm paying you to represent your organization. And if you're gonna constantly disrespect me, well, what the fuck am I doing representing your organization to begin with? Because if I'm the real champ, then put some respect on my name in Devin Haney, that I'm your real champ and I'm paying sanctioning fees and representing your organization. Like, stop the bullshit. But that's just what happens when they want particular fighters or a certain race, i.e. his own kind, to prevail and succeed. And or anybody that's not black, that's willing to buy into whatever shit that he put in their face. And unfortunately, people do it because the belt means something when a fighter has it. It actually puts more prestige on their name in an instance. So, of course, they want to have that belt for that main reason. They don't want the belt to pay sanctioning fees. They want it to be a part of history because a lot of greats have held this belt and it actually meant something. In this today's era, there's so many fighters that are getting constantly disrespected. I mean, sanctioned bodies, organizations, promotional outfits, people that have power in sports, blackballing other fighters for whatever reason. But then, if you're a fighter and you're not getting the fights that you want, you get paid and you take care of your family by fighting. So go fight. The people they cater to, they allow them to fight bums, whoever. Well, fighters that are lesser opponents than others. Because any man get in the ring, I'm not just going to continue to call. I can't just sit here and call you a bum. I'm not a professional boxer. So, you know, if they're not the best opponent, you know, or the best competition, you know, stay busy. You get paid to feed your family based off the skills you present in the ring. Whether you win, lose, or draw, you get paid to feed your family by fighting. You went through your whole career getting punched in the face for free. Now you have an opportunity to make millions. Go make those millions. Fuck a sanctioning body. Devin Haney, salute to you, young king. Bill Haney, salute to you. You know, blessings to your the Haney camp. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing. The fans and the people, we behind you. We got you. BH, DH, you know what I'm saying? Y'all hear this, or if y'all tap into me somehow, my little small channel, we got y'all. Hold the belt, keep whooping asses, and keep making a fool of this dude. That's what I got. Shout out to Devin Haney, man.